Hello everyone, it's Trey here. Hope everybody's staying safe out there during this time and having fun with your families and taking advantage of that a little bit. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play a card game that you can actually play with your family. It's called Euchre, and this game was originally introduced to the United States in the 18th century by German settlers. And this game has mostly been a Midwestern game, and all you need to play this game is a half a deck of cards, 9s, 10s, jacks, queens, kings, and aces. So it counts out to 24 cards. And all you need to play this game is these cards, a score sheet, and 3 other friends to play with you. Okay, so on to game setup. This is a 4-person game, and you're going to sit across from your partner. So it's going to be 2 teams of 2. So it'd almost be like you were my partner, and the other 2 partners would sit across from each other this way. So you're going to have a score sheet set up into 2 columns. So my team would be the good guys, and the other team would be the bad guys. And this is how you're going to keep score, and it's first 1 to 10 points. So on to dealing. So you have 24 cards, and you're going to deal everybody 5 cards. So once you deal them out, what you're going to do is you're going to flip over. Out of the 4, you're going to flip over the top card and then lay it down. So now it's time to learn about the bowers. So in this game, Euchre, these 4 cards are going to be your money makers depending on what is trump. Trump is the card that is determined by the card you flip over and somebody tells the dealer to pick it up, or once it goes around in a circle after everybody passes, the suit that they decide. So you need to also know about colors. So black cards and red cards. So say somebody picked diamonds was trump. So that's a red card. So since diamonds is trump, this would become the highest card in the game because it's a jack of diamond. And then the second highest card would be the jack of hearts because it's a red jack. Now, opposite, say clubs was determined to be trump. So that would be the right bower now, highest card in the game, and the other blackjack would become second. Vice versa, if somebody decided spades was trump, this would now become the first highest card in the game, and the other blackjack would become the second highest. So these are your bowers. And say black is trump, these become in order just like any other card game. Ace is high and to 9. So these really wouldn't matter for anything, just the 2 of the same color of trump. Okay, so now that we know about the bowers, let's learn about the rest of the order of the cards. So in this case, diamonds would be trump. So I've moved the jack of diamonds to the top, as well as the other red jack to the second highest. So in order, these are the highest cards in the game. Now, let's talk about the rest of the cards. Depending on what is led would determine the rank of these cards. Ace would always be anything down from right here. The only thing that could beat the ace of heart is any diamond. Know how to deal the cards and the rank of the cards. We're going to learn how to play after you deal the cards. So since I dealt, it's going to start left of me, and you're going to go clockwise around the horn, and he's going to say whether he wants me to pick it up or he's going to say pass. You're going to do this in a continuous motion until it gets back to me. If I decide that I don't want it, I would flip the card down, and it'd go around again in a circle, except this time, if you think you have a good enough hand, you can call what suit you would like to be trump. So one might ask, well, how do I know if I have a good hand? So as we learned earlier, since a red card was flipped over, the 2 jacks are now the highest in the game. These are the 2 highest cards. And this would become the 3rd highest card because it's a diamond. So it'd go right bower, since it's diamond, so that's the 1st highest. Left bower, 2nd highest in the game. And I'd also get to pick up the ace if I wanted it. So I have 3 of the top cards in the game, along with another diamond. And I discard one of these without showing them. So my hand would look something like this. So I'd have 4 diamonds and club, and diamonds would become trump for this hand. So to see that rule be put into use, we see an ace here, a jack, and a 10. So since diamonds is trump, this jack would get beat by this ace because it is not trump. So it is in order just like any other card game. The only thing that could beat this card is if somebody had a diamond. So if I lay a diamond, I would win this hand, this trick, and I would keep it, and I would be the next person to lay a card. So one may ask after that example, why wouldn't somebody lay a diamond every time? And the rule is that you can't. So in fact, if you have a club, you would have to lay a club. Now, since when you look at my hand, I don't have a club, I would want to play my smallest diamond because that is trump and that would win the hand. Now say I did have a club in my hand and I didn't have this queen. So my hand would now look like this. I would have to lay this club and the ace would take that trick. Okay, so now that we know the rank of the cards, we need to learn a little bit of the strategy and why you would want to tell the dealer to pick it up or why you would say pass. So the dealer's flipped over the jack of spade. So this person to the left, it goes in a counterclockwise order, would either tell the dealer to pick it up and spades would become trump, or he could say pass and it moves on to the next person. So since this person has quite a bit of red, he would most likely tell the dealer to pass to avoid spades becoming trump. It would then move on to the dealer's partner, and if you look at his cards, he would most likely tell the dealer to pick it up, being that he has two of the highest cards in the game, seeing that the other blackjack becomes a spade, since spades would become trump. So most likely he would tell his partner to pick it up, so then they would have three of the highest cards in the game. This person over here has a little bit of everything, and although they have two spades, it's not likely that he's going to win a trick with either one of them unless he can get in on somebody's trick while they lay a diamond, since he does not have a diamond. So most likely, my partner is going to tell me to pick it up. So I would pick it up and I would try to short shoot myself. So that means I don't want to have every suit in my hand. So since I have one diamond, it's a small diamond, I would get rid of that. So then if somebody throws a diamond, I could throw my spade on it since I don't have a diamond to throw. So now let's talk about if the dealer passes. So say everybody goes around the circle and everybody says pass. The dealer would then have the option to pick it up himself, or if he turns it down, it would continue to go in a counterclockwise circle one more time, and then the person who's speaking gets to decide what trump is. So this person, since they go first, they would most likely decide that diamonds would become trump because they have the right bower and two other diamonds to go with it. And it would go in this motion, so if he picks trump, it's over, and then that's trump. And the dealer would throw first. So now a little bit of the gameplay. So the dealer would always be the first one to lay, no matter what. So the dealer would throw out any card he wants to start the game first. And every player, if they have a heart, they have to throw a heart. So player A here would have to throw a heart. Player B does not have a heart, so he can throw any card he wants. Most likely, he would throw a low spade, because that's going to beat any other card that's not a spade. And this person would get rid of his jack of heart, and player B would then take that trick. So then, now that player B won his trick, he would then lead a card for the next trick. So he would throw the ace. Let's say he does that. Now you see that this person over here does not have a diamond. They would throw a spade on it because we know that spades is trump and this spade will beat his ace of diamond. So I also don't have a diamond. So I would try to one up his spade with my king of spade, and I am now winning this trick. Player A over here cannot win because he doesn't have a spade higher than the king of spade. So he would throw his lowest card, and I would take that trick. It would then go until all the cards have been played. Okay, so now that we know how to get through a game, let's talk about the scoring of the game. So as you can see here, me and my partner, player B, have won 3 of the 5 tricks, which is a majority. Now, since my partner told me to pick it up, we would get 1 point because we won the majority of the tricks. Now, vice versa. Same player B, my partner, still told me, the dealer, to pick it up, and we actually did not get the majority. Say A and C won 3 of the 5 tricks. We would actually do something called going set. So that is when you tell the dealer to pick it up and you do not win 3 or more tricks. The advantages of going set is A and C set us, so instead of getting 1 point for scoring 3 tricks, they would actually score 2 points. The only other variable to this game is something called going alone. And what that is when you have so many good cards that you think you can win all 5 tricks without your partner playing. So if I go alone, my partner, player B, would not play for an entire round, and I would face A and C by myself. Say I got all 5 tricks. Me and my partner, player B, would then score 4 points instead of, if we both took them all with both of us, we would only get 2. Now say I went alone, but I only got 3 points, or 3 of the 5 tricks. I would then still only score 1 for the round. But vice versa, if I go alone and I only win 2 tricks, they set me, and player A and C would then again get 2 because they set me.
Pass. Pass. Pass.
Pick hand up.
Okay, so now Mom and Trent won 4 tricks out of 5, so the score would be 1-0. So again, Euchre's played to 10 points. First team 10 points wins. This is a great game to play right now with your family while you're being quarantined. And once you get it down, it's a very fun game to play and very strategic. Make sure when you're teaching this, nobody's throwing cards or anything like that. Make sure everybody's having fun and staying safe. And again, stay safe, all of you guys out there. Hopefully we'll see you soon.